Hi, welcome Libras. This is your love read for now to the end of March, and today is March 22nd. Spirit, I would like to know for male and female Libras, I am doing a past and present. Past and present on your love interest. It could be your soulmate. It could be someone you're interested in dating. And so we'll take a look into that, okay? And as I was shuffling, the two cards that just popped out right now are the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So perhaps maybe your energy right now is that, perhaps maybe you're standing on your own 2 feet as far as your energy and being able to stand up for yourself. This could be something you've been working on with the Nine of Cups here. It's like a wish fulfillment. So definitely maybe you're indulging in your newfound independence, something like this, okay? And this is a love read, so perhaps maybe you or your love interest is really standing their ground now as far as having inner strength and just really being able to like overcome other energies, other negative energies, okay? Because you can see this person is like fighting off people, okay? So take it as it resonates. This is a general reading, so it's not going to make sense with everyone, okay? Spirit, for Libras in the past, what was the past connection with the love interest for Libra? What was the past connection? Okay, so Two of Cups, the Emperor, the Fool, and the Nine of Cups. So perhaps maybe this was something that was very heartfelt. It was a very emotional kind of love. It is a soulmate. I feel like it's a soulmate connection for you. And there could have been some kind of struggles in it. As far as maybe you or the other person having some kind of conflict, but it is a Nine of Wands. So perhaps maybe maybe you weren't seeing eye to eye in this relationship. With the Emperor, it just is saying that it needed some foundation, some strength. And perhaps maybe one of you was really needing a time to contemplate, maybe needing to really seek inner guidance. But I do feel like perhaps for some of you, this was a very tender connection because of the Two of Cups that just flung out. Like I said, it is a soulmate. But I do feel like there was a lot of turmoil. For whatever reason, there was turmoil there, but this relationship needed some kind of stability, some kind of structure, something having to do with really having a strong foundation. Perhaps it was weak. Even though it was a tender, loving connection, it could have been like a weak foundation that perhaps needs a change with the Fool. It needs to maybe take a leap of faith. So if you guys are partnered with someone, because this could be for you if you're with a partner, maybe you're going through some kind of turmoil and maybe having a new beginning and just starting off fresh with someone, even though, you're still with them. That is for some of you, not all of you. I feel like the ones that are coupled, you could be going through an up and down right now. Okay, but definitely in the past, there's a definite connection there. And like I said, perhaps you need some kind of foundation to be stronger or something like this, but we'll get more into the reading and find out. Let's see here. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups, so it's speaking about maybe perhaps going into a happier time. For some of you, maybe you're struggling with someone right now. Maybe you're separated from a partner and you're pretty much asking why. It's like perhaps maybe you're in this hump where there's a lot of arguing going on. And so you need to go back. You need to take a step back and go into a happier time with the Six of Cups and just make the connection a little bit stronger. Yeah, and it is workable in that sense. What is the present connection with the love interest and Libra, please? What is the current connection? Okay. So see, I do feel like you're working. I feel like you or your love interest, that you're really waiting for something to blossom. Maybe this struggle is with money. Maybe there's a struggle with money for you, and you're really waiting for something to blossom. Maybe your love interest went away for work. Something like this. Like, I'm getting maybe one of you might have even left the country to go work somewhere else, or maybe start something new as far as work. And I feel like there's a struggle with money. Okay, but definitely right now with the Seven of Pentacles, you both could be waiting for this to maybe do a little bit of healing, because the Nine of Wands does speak about healing. And so perhaps maybe you're waiting to see what is gonna manifest out of this relationship. There is some with the Seven, it is making a decision and planning. So I feel like perhaps for both of you, you're planning for your future. Okay, and something, I feel like in this dynamic connection, I do feel like it has to do with money. Something like this, okay? Maybe starting over with money, a new job, a new career, and it put a dent in the relationship in the past. Okay, so you could be working on it right now. And then in the future, what is the connection in the future, please, for Libra and their love interest? Libra and the love interest, please. What is the connection in the future? What is the connection in the future, please, for Libra? But I am hearing that there's some kind of planning, something to move forward. Okay, okay, so in the future, look at that. You got a 9 and a 10. Completing a cycle, definitely wish fulfillment. So I do feel as if whatever you were struggling with in the past, in the future, it's all going to boil down to just having your wish fulfillments, as far as having a happy family with this person. This person is your soulmate, like I said, because of the Two of Cups. There's a lot of tender love here. And maybe you were struggling. Maybe you lost a home, something like this, okay? But I do feel like with the wish fulfillment, there's this abundance of love and happy and family. I keep hearing happy and family. So you definitely do have a good potential to really make this work, okay, with this person that you're inquiring about. Let me clarify here. I would like to know, for the past connection, what is the Nine of Wands? What does this mean, Nine of Wands in the past, please? Okay. So perhaps maybe both parties have become more wiser. Perhaps maybe it was one-sided, where maybe okay, I'm getting a couple little scenarios where it could possibly mean that you needed to mature, like this love connection needed to mature a little bit. But now there's some kind of peace and calm, some kind of nurturing kind of something going on as far as maybe being to express love. Perhaps your love interest with the Emperor there just didn't know how to really vocalize their love. They're all about just structure. Okay, but I do feel as if with the Queen of Cups, and then this could be a mother-in-law too, butting in and really causing trouble. If it's not like a mother-in-law, it could be like another person, another female, maybe perhaps meddling in the connection. But I do feel like it's also saying there just needed to be more love voiced to each other. Maybe there wasn't enough love and passion being voiced back and forth to each other, and that could have been something that you needed to heal from in the past. Okay, so let's see here. What was the attraction between the two in the past? What was the attraction for Libra and their love interest in the past? What was the attraction for Libra? Okay, so so the attraction was, it's like they thought that this could be a very good commitment. This is a good partnership. You know, they, if you're not married, they definitely thought about moving into marriage. And it was almost like an attraction where you're both aligned, you both wanted the same thing. And it was just like a tight partnership, okay? And it was a good, perhaps maybe it was like, I'm hearing time, like it was time to like really try to settle down. So in the past, the attraction was very appealing. It was very balanced. See, with the lines right here, it speaks of like of a yin and yang kind of energy, where it was a very balanced kind of feeling that you had for each other. And so definitely maybe thoughts of marriage, maybe there was emotion that maybe one of you wanted to get married. If it wasn't both of you, maybe one of you was rushing into perhaps marriage. For some of you, I feel like maybe you could have maybe scared them away a little bit because you wanted marriage too quickly. I don't know, and that's not for all of you. Like I said, this is a general reading, so it could have been maybe you scared them away with wanting to commit really quickly, because the Chariot speaks of movement, okay? And so this is another 7. So this is where perhaps maybe your love interest really needed to decide to, even though it is a love, a very like a love connection as far as soulmate, you know, it could have scared the dickens out of them. It could have just like really scared them for whatever reason. Okay, let me see. At the bottom of the deck is the Sun in reverse. And so the Sun in reverse, it just means like maybe they weren't, maybe they had a little opposition to it. Maybe they got scared. But it's a very positive connection, really. The Sun, is, even in reverse, the Sun is a positive card. Maybe this person is the kind of person that is really stuck in their head from the past, from past hurt. And so they're not really fully able to like really give their heart. It could be you or them, okay, that we're sort of wobbling in the emotion, okay? Because with the Queen of Cups, that's what they were telling me, like the almost like the love was being withheld, okay? But see, there is some kind of victory with this connection. And yeah, it's like Knight of Swords. It's like an instant connection, just like balls in. And you know, so in the past, the attraction was very fiery, very passionate, okay? And so I would like to know, let's see here, what is the strength of the connection in the present? What is the strength? What is the strength of the connection in the present for Libra and their love interest? What is the strength, please? 8 of Cups, okay. And what does this mean, 8 of Cups? Please clarify, 8 of Cups. Okay, what else? 7 of Cups. Please clarify, 7 of Cups. Okay, so there's a call for balance. With the two of Pentacles, this is really deciding. Remember, I told you there's a decision that needs to be made. With the 7s, there's a decision that needs to be made and a change, a plan for change. So this is definitely where the 2 of Pentacles is saying there's some kind of balance. And see the 5 of Wands, I definitely do feel like maybe perhaps another female was involved. Perhaps just whispering in someone's ear that maybe this is not a good connection, and this person could have been juggling 2 people as well, I'm hearing. So take the messages as they resonate for you guys, because I do feel as if there was perhaps maybe a mother-in-law. Maybe you got married very quickly. The mother-in-law didn't quite really, they weren't, the mother-in-law wasn't supportive of this relationship. And so I feel like this mother-in-law might have created some kind of problems for you. But see, it caused an imbalance, okay? And if it's not that, it could be that this person maybe was juggling 2 people. But see, what the weakness is that this person needs to really open up to different options and pick wisely in the future. So it means that they need to walk away from something. They need to become stronger, and walk away to really truly make themselves happy. So this could be a weakness that is in a problem in your relationship right now, where either you or your love interest really needs to walk away from what others are saying, really making wise choices for yourself, and creating a balance. And if it's a third party situation, it's like walking away from a third party situation and choosing wisely. Okay, so that is a weakness. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what's at the bottom. The bottom of the deck is the Judgment. So perhaps maybe there needs to be some kind of transformation in order for this to be strong, to be a more strength, more of a strengthful kind of relationship. Okay. And really standing the ground with the Seven of Wands here. Just really, this card came out in the beginning, before I had asked questions, and it's really, maybe this is your energy where you really need to take a stand for who you truly are. Okay. Okay. And then I would like to know, let's see, in the future, what will be the outcome for this relationship? What is the outcome for this relationship in the future, please? What is the outcome? What's it going to be in the future? For Libra and the love interest, please. Okay, so there's a definitely needs there's a call for surrender. Okay, so in the future, something is going to be dropping off with the karmic wheel, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like a karmic cycle. Okay, something that needs to end, something that's gonna start off new for you. This could be the rebirth of this relationship. It could be ending some kind of like I said, karmic cycle. There's also some kind of, this could also be saying it's an end of a sneaky kind of behavior. So perhaps maybe you're having this kind of turmoil relationship with this person because, they could have been sneaky, they could have been lying, they could have cheated, something like this, where it just really left you like stagnant. Okay, like definitely like the 10 card, it's almost like the death card, like where you just can't move anymore. See how they just look like they're just completely dead. Not dead really, but physically, emotionally, like with your head and emotions, it's like you just feel like you're dead, and it leaves you into like a stagnant energy. But see, these are 2 10s, so this is saying in the future, you're going to get lucky in some sense, where this person is really going to walk away from this sneaky behavior and really start over. See, a lot of the darkness is sort of lifting. Okay, there's a lot of mental anguish going on in this connection, where maybe one person is overthinking things. Okay, and so I do see with the 6 of Swords, this is walking away from this turmoil kind of energy. And I do feel like this person is, either this person or you are sort of having a change of heart, a change of mindset about this relationship. There's a lot of clarity here. If you see, this is like wanting to start over. With the sword pointing out to the sky, it's like starting over and having a new beginning. And that's definitely what that little butterfly means. So there's something here coming in this relationship where, you've gone through a lot of turmoil. You could be separated from this person. This person could have cheated on you. You could have been the cheater. You take it for how it is. But see, something's happening through the universe with the Wheel of Fortune. Something is dropping off and something new is coming in. And Page of Cups, this is a message of love. So like I said, maybe you think that this relationship is over, but I feel as if destiny has a play here, and you're gonna move out of this stagnant sense where it's not working. You both are gonna move into more of a calmer, peaceful kind of energy, and that's really indicative of the Six of Swords. Okay, so with the pages, this is where you hear messages. They give you messages. So perhaps you're gonna hear some kind of message of love, a love offer from someone. Okay, from this person that you're inquiring about. Okay, I would like to know what is the past situation with this couple, Libra, and their love interest. What is the past situation, please? What is the past situation? Okay, so Three of Wands in the past, like I get it. Like right in the beginning, you might have just rushed into this relationship. You might have married this person. There was a lot of turmoil because the families weren't seeing eye to eye. There was a lot of gibberish about as far as like listening to whomever, but also there was planning. There's almost like your plans got put on hold. Okay. With the Three of Wands, it's like you're just sort of waiting for things to blossom, okay? And that's very indicative of the Seven of Pentacles as well, where you're just waiting. You really don't want this relationship to be over, and neither do they. So it's like, in a sense, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You want to expand this relationship with this person. You want to grow with this person, and they themselves want to do the same thing. Okay, so I do feel as if there's a change of heart here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like a change of heart. Okay, and perhaps maybe it involves leaving negativity and what other people have been saying to this person or to yourself. Really choosing to love yourself and your partner and move forward. Okay, but that was the situation in the past. It's like you just sort of jumped into the relationship, and maybe that's why it caused some kind of problems with other people. But see, with the Star, it's also saying there's some kind of healing that needs to be done, and really expressing love to each other, okay, and not really caring what others are saying about it. Okay, and I would like to know in the present, what are the challenges in the present for this couple? What are the challenges, please, for Libra? Okay, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. They just said right now, take action. They clearly said take action. There's too much thinking going on with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords it's almost like the Hermit, where you've gone in and you've contemplated, you're resting. You want peace. It's like you want peace, but also it's like with the Hangman, sometimes the Hangman means where you're stuck and you're not moving forward. But in this case, they're telling me it's like a chance to really move forward with the plans. Whatever plans you had in the future with this person, it's time to really take action, okay? With the Ace of Swords, it's like communication needs to be open. And it's time for not to be too much in your head, but to start vocalizing. The Ace of Swords is asking, okay, we're giving you this new beginning. What are you going to do with it? You're going to stay stuck? You're going to take it? What do you want to do with it? You're going to stay stuck and be a hangman forever? Whereas with this Hangman in this deck, it's like they've been enlightened. Either you've been enlightened or either you've been enlightened or they've been enlightened. And there's some kind of movement, okay, towards getting out of your head. Perhaps maybe you're giving an apology. Perhaps they're going to give you an apology, something like this, okay? And that's a challenge. It's a challenge because I feel as if there's too much in your head. Either it's you or the other person that's too much in their head, okay? But definitely there's something there with the Moon at the bottom of the deck that you need to see things clearly, okay? And follow your intuition and make a decision. And if it's about maybe choosing between partners, this is what the Two of Swords is saying right here. It could be you need to make that decision and move towards a better place of mind. And for some of you, if it means walking away completely from that person, you're going to be okay. You're going to have a new beginning, and you're going to be able to start over with love if you decide to leave this person. Because I do see this with the Eight of Cups. For some of you, you got to leave this relationship in the past, and then you will be able to move forward and have love. Okay. And then for some of you, I feel like, you know, there's some forgiving with the Judgment. I know Judgment came out as I was shuffling, and it just sort of means like you need to really surrender and forget about the past if you choose to stay with this person. Okay. Spirit, what is the advice for this couple? What is Spirit's advice for this couple, please? For Libra and their love interest, please. What is the advice? Okay, so let go of toxic energies, toxic situations. Let them go. There's no need for it. This is where, with the Devil, you know, let go of whoever is holding on to you that is just not right for you. Okay. This could be a codependency as far as perhaps maybe there's a lot of lust in the relationship and you're not seeing clearly as far as it, you know, maybe it's the third party thing that needs to be let go, because it could be like a lusting kind of a thing. Okay. It could be a manipulative person that you're really inquiring about, because there's a lot of swords here. There's a lot of mental, so definitely breaking free from some kind of toxic negative energy. Please, and at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, where you might have a knowing of this, and there's that Moon again. So something's either been brought forward to you as far as your intuition, or you're overlooking it. Okay, maybe you're not paying attention to it, but Spirit is telling you you have a knowing of it. Okay, with the High Priestess at the bottom. And for some of you, you can work this out. You definitely could work this out if you wanted to. Okay. Please clarify the Devil, please. I want to know the advice. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's still a lot of passion here with this couple. There's still a lot of passion that could make this a new beginning. Okay. And just really love yourself is what they're saying too. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do some romance angels, please. What can you tell Libras about their love and this connection? For Libras, please. Make the effort. See, you gotta, for some of you, you gotta make an effort. You gotta start showing that love. I feel like maybe one of you was really holding off. I do feel like you've had a lot of meddlers in your relationship, as far as you know, other people whispering things in your ears. Okay, getting to know each other. You definitely need to go alone and really listen to each other and get to know each other. You know, that's how your bond is gonna really tighten. Okay. And what else, please? What else do they need to see or hear about this relationship, please? Let's see. Free yourself. And then I saw, oh, see, there's that codependence. You got to let go of that codependent energy. That's what the Devil is. Okay, so toxic. Let go of toxic people. It could be walking away from toxic people that are not letting your relationship form. Okay. They're not letting you get to know each other. I feel like there's maybe mother-in-law. I don't know why mother-in-law. It keeps coming in. Maybe a mother. Maybe it's not the mother-in-law. Maybe it's the mother of your love interest. Okay, my ears are buzzing, so maybe that's it. I'm not sure. Okay, so new love. So in order for this to heal and give you that new love, for some of you, you could be walking away and finding a new love. If not, this is you guys healing this relationship and just finding new love within the relationship. Okay, the bottom of the deck is passion and really learning to forgive. So it takes a lot to forgive, guys. I do hope you like this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me your comments. Thank you. Have a great day.